Right, the next thing that I'll be showing you what to do is how to create folders. Right, it's a pretty simple and easy process. What you do is simply on top here you can see the new folder tab. You click on it. You then get the new folder, which you then have the option to name it whatever you would like. So in this case, I'll name it to movies. Right. If you then double click on this folder, you can see that it's empty. But what it means is that in the future, if you do have any movies, videos, or anything installed in that file type, you can store it in this into this folder. Um, it makes it more organized and easier because you know where different file types are saved. And in the future, if you are wanting to find specific pieces of information or uh, files or and documents, you can do so because you have the separate folders for each section. The next thing that I'll be talking about is showing you how to delete a file. So right, here are a few documents. Um, it's an easy process. There are a few ways, two main ways of doing it. Um, the first way of deleting a file is by clicking on it once so it's highlighted as you can see, and pressing the delete key on your keyboard. And when you press yes, it gets deleted. The other way is simply you right click on the file, you scroll down where it says delete here, press delete once, and when you press yes, the file gets deleted. What then happens is that the file goes straight into the recycling bin, for where if you wish to uh, restore it in the future, you can do so if it's as long as it's in the recycling bin, which I'll show you now. Right here you can see this is a recycling bin. Here is my file located. If I right click on it, I can restore it, or I can delete it from the recycling bin. By deleting it from the recycling bin, it means that I can no longer restore it. And if I restore it, then it will basically restore it back into the same location where it was, which means it will be restored back into this folder. Um, the good thing with with deleting files, a, it's a benefit if you have files that you don't need or are taking up unnecessary space, and by deleting them means that you have more available space on your storage device to store other sorts of files and files that you do need. Right. The next thing that I'll be showing you is how to back up and store files onto your operating system. So first, by clicking on Control Panel, again you have these options. If you click on Security, System and Security, sorry about that, and then you go look for here as you can see, this backup and restore. You click on that, you get this window. Um, well, right now it says that Windows could not find a backup for this computer. So what we do is select another backup to restore files from. Right, generally you will have a few folders here, which your computer will recommend to uh, uh, store your backup. But what you can do, if there's nothing there, you can click on the browse network location. Uh, you can then click on browse, and you will have usually yeah, as you can see now, you have all these folders coming up, and you can basically choose where you would like to store your data. So I'll click on that. Okay. Sorry about this. Sometimes what happens is that it could be due to not enough space in that particular folder, whatever, and it's unable to. So what you do, you just find an alternative folder, and then it will do. Or you can click on the setup backup. While it's doing this, benefits of backup and storage, restoring, is that um, if you have all your files and important data obviously backed up, if your operating system was to crash down, unfortunately, then it wouldn't be the end of the world because you'd have the backup, and therefore when rebooting and reinstalling your operating system, by you are able to restore all your files using the backup and restore facility. Right, as you can see over here, it has given me two backup destinations. Um, well, the second one is my USB storage device. Um, it says that I have a free space of 2.63 GB, but it claims that the total amount of free space I'll need is 3.41 GB. With this, what it basically means is that I don't have enough storage space on my storage device to actually store the entire backup. Uh, but I mean, the problem can be solved if I was to delete uh, a few files from my USB. That's it. Thank you for watching.